As we know, consumer confidence is driven to a large extent about how they feel about jobs, and in particular their own jobs. And I think at this point, people probably are looking at it and saying, this is as good as it gets. How could it not be, looking at next year somewhat more pessimistic?
Each of the individual countries has their own issues going on, and as we know, Europe is very connected. They depend on their neighbors for exports and also beyond, Europe. But with all this connection and with their own troubles, it's not surprising that there is, that consumer confidence is down.
If you look at Asia in particular for the last quarter, there is a lot of up and down in those markets. But if you trend the region over, say, the last 12 months or even the last 24 months, you see this abundantly optimistic and positive sentiment that aligns with some really sound economic data in terms of wage growth and employment, and it makes sense why this region contains many of the most positive and confident consumers.
What we see right now is, given the trade situation, given some of the Brexit situations, given some of the geopolitical specific situations I talked about, businesses are less certain than they were last year. And I know people make a lot of this, well, certainty is overplayed. Yeah, but as a former CEO who ran companies, you can't plan 10-year, 15-year, 20-year investments unless you have some visibility to certainty. So it is very important, whereas the consumer lives more in the moment.